You're listening to Rocket Night.
Are you ready? Hey, tonight I'm gonna take you on a little trip. We're going down south by the mighty Mississippi. I'm gonna take you to a place where lights never dim. Bring your mother, your brother, and your best friend. I'm gonna show you where they dance out in the street. They'll tell you all about your body heat. Not gonna talk about it, just gonna do it. Get on down, if you feel up good. Now, get on down.
Rocket Night. It's an American-based website, and she's sort of gone global. So, so I got asked to interview you. She'd seen you on, and I was like, right, let's go for it. So I've tried to do my homework, and amazing, absolutely amazing,
what?
Brilliant. Oh,
what?
You're playing,
really?
Fantastic. I'm blown away, brilliant.
Seriously?
Absolutely, yeah.
Why?
She was as well. She's like,
really?
You've got to interview this bloke. Blah blah blah.
What have you seen?
All the YouTube stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
18,000 hits. It's fantastic.
So we need that's a reminder. We need to just check because tonight I've got this. If you want us to record some video, we can try and get some good.
Do you want some audio?
Yeah.
Capture some good audio, so we'll capture them.
With visuals as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See what
Please,
it's like. It's not
yeah.
a high def camera, but for the web it'd be fine.
Yeah.
See what we get, and if it's good.
Yeah. Check it out.
Because she'll post that on the site as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, last week she had 41,400 hits on one post.
Did she?
Yeah, or was it? No, the actual Facebook page.
Oh, I don't know.
The posts per not likes, posts. Hang on a minute, interactions on a post throughout the whole site. So that's fantastic. So she's doing really well. Hence why we're here. Right, I'm going to run through some questions that hopefully you can answer. Okay, when did you start playing the guitar?
No.
When you were 2?
No, I was 15.
Wow.
15.
It's quite late.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, sorry, I'm shouting. Sorry. Well, the thing is, you see, it was like sort of. I'm an August baby. When I've only just discovered this, really, that's why I wasn't doing too well at school. You see, and so it was like, I know I'm not really thick, but I must be good at something, and I must be something I can be good at. And I'm getting nearer and nearer, leaving school, and I thought I'm still rubbish at everything. And then I had this sort of day off school, and my brother's guitar was at the end of the bed with a little book on how to play guitar. So I picked it up and I strummed these chords, and it was like, oh, this is really easy, isn't it? Like, she'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. So I thought, that's all right. I want to write my own. So I changed the words, and I just changed a few of the chords that very first day.
Brilliant.
I thought, I can do that. And then it was music of Rory Gallagher. My brother had this album called Live in Europe, and I didn't know what was going on musically. It just sounded so immense and so powerful, and just sounded so great. And the sounds he was making was just absolutely, I didn't know what it was, but it just sounded so great. And then I went to see him play, and it was. And I was right at the front of the stage, and he's sort of running back and forth, getting so excited. And he went off stage. I turned around. It was pitch dark, but it was just such a roar from this crowd. It was down in Brighton. I thought, wow. I thought, and he's going to do this in another town tomorrow night. Oh, this is so great. This is what I've got to do. I've got to do this.
At 15.
Yeah.
Wow. What did your parents think of that?
Well, I haven't been giving up on me, I know. So they're grateful that I could do something at long last. So I mean, so I took to it straight away. And when I discovered that on the acoustic guitar, when you go from playing the little chords to that blues down, it was like, whoa! This is just so exciting. It's no longer she'll be coming round the mountain. It wasn't. It turned it into. I know, but it was like sort of, this is what I've been put on the planet for.
Yeah.
It really,
those moments,
yeah, really, really big one. And I've known people that they've never had that experience, but praise the Lord.
That's where you are now, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
Where are we now?
Where are you from?
Oh, Mars. No. Where am I from? Yeah, well, I grew up in Merrow, Guildford.
Yeah. Oh,
now,
wow.
You might think, oh, that's Nowheresville, but if you...
I'm from Fetcham.
Fetcham.
Bookham.
Yes. Yeah, cool.
Down the road.
Yeah, but you see, I mean, that they call it the Surrey Delta. Jeff Beck, Eric Clapton,
Yeah, Eric Clapton's not far from us.
And Jimmy Page, Cobham, they all, it's all that sort of same sort of area.
Yeah.
So I thought, because for a long time I thought, it's not very rock and roll, is it? But I'll reverse that. I'll reverse that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chrissy shot Jeff last night, didn't she?
Charisse.
Charisse, sorry. Keep calling her Chrissy. Charisse shot Jeff last night.
Yeah, Jeff Beck.
Yeah.
She what?
She shot him,
Doing photographs at Jeff Beck.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I know. Right, so that's the moment you decided that this was what you were going to do. So what music did you listen to when you were growing up? That's always a tricky one.
Hey,
to be
bab
honest.
nonne, he dab 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 non, and Brit do dab do dee bong the bab nanny. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, we don't eat with the read bab naza. Hey, we don't know with la babini. You know that one?
No.
It's from the Jungle Book. Oh, sorry.
Oh, right.
Yeah, cool.
Wanna be like you, Scooby Dooby Doo. I wanna walk like you. And not only that, you said, well, obviously the Beatles. Now, I saw my mum yesterday, and she reminded me of I was 7, okay, and I was 7, and at school, this teacher said, could you get up and sing a nursery rhyme? And I said, couldn't I sort of sing? So I sang this song called Freddie and the Dreamers, You Were Made For Me. You Were Made For Me. At the age of 7, you see, when everybody else was singing, and you know, because I thought it was a bit childish singing them, you know. So I really love music, and every Monday with this teacher, she would make me sing a song, to the class or something.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's weird, isn't it? Funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I've since discovered, of course, that my granddad and his brother in the First World War were called the Miller Bros, and they played stuff called ragtime music.
Wow.
Now, ragtime music is like the father of the blues, you see. So obviously, I'm just tapping in to what's already.
That's amazing.
It is, isn't it?
So how did you find that out?
Because my mum gave me this program somewhere in France, you know, and it said and I knew they played music, and I thought they did sort of played on sort of a. You know, on these sort of lines going back across the ocean, you know, like that's around about the time as Titanic, you know, on board ships. So they were obviously, you know, they were musicians then doing that, but I didn't know they'd actually been in the war and done, you know, entertained the troops as well.
That's amazing. See, there you go, it's going down the line.
Yeah.
Right, where are we on now? I know you really admire Rory Gallagher.
Yes.
And he has influenced you, your playing. Have you explore some of the historical blues figures like Robert Johnson?
Yeah, well, I've played, you know, and I've listened to, you know, Son House and all these sort of traditional guys as well. And for a long while, you know, even going back even further than that, than jazz players, but also kind of forward, I also was moved by sort of Freddie King and BB King, you know, and these are the guys that inspired those guys, you know, so you have to do all this sort of work, you know, you've got to find out where they got their stuff from, you know, and so that's good. But I think initially, when you're 15, they're the ones who really move you the most. So always Rory and Jimi Hendrix, all those sort of guys will be my, you know. Because and then you listen back and hear where they get it from, but yes, okay, but I prefer their versions of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, okay. Any chances of touring outside of Europe?
Outside of
Europe?
Europe? Oh, please.
Yeah?
Yes, please.
You want to do it, yeah?
Yeah, I'm it's really weird because, look, to really make it, what you have to do, you have to leave your
comfort zone.
You do, or the people, because it says in the Bible, doesn't it? No prophet is irrespected in his own town. So if you look at Hendrix, he was playing at the Cafeteria to about 14 people, and he said to Chaz Chandler, the bassist from Animals, and he said to him, "Can you get me out of here?" You know, and so people who saw him Chaz Chandler brought him to England, established him as a star here, so he was able to be brought back to America, his hometown. Look, he's a big star, everybody. Yeah. And so people who saw him at Monterey Pop Festival in 1967 would say, "Hey, that's that guy who played in that cafe with his teeth." So they all knew about him, but they thought, oh, yeah, he would just speak. They just took him for granted, you see. Same with Led Zeppelin. Zeppelin was sort of really slagged off in this country, but they went to the States, and the States picked up on them. Oh, he's all right then. Yeah. You know, it goes on and on and on. It really does. You know, so yeah, you really need to sort of. But you see, that's all I. If I had somebody abroad saying, "Oh, but he's great," everybody in this country go, "Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, he's all right after all. Yeah, okay, we'll accept him." You know what I mean? It's bonkers.
He'll be one of the greats.
Bonkers. I'm so rock and roll. I really am.
Okay. What is your songwriting process? Do you start by composing a melody on your Les Paul? Or do you write the lyrics first, etc.? That's the question.
Well, most writers will tell you it just happens.
Yeah.
No, I mean, sometimes it's the words, sometimes it's the music, and sometimes, well, I mean, I've done it on mandolins and I've done it on guitars and sometimes pianos, or sometimes just in my head. Or you can hear a song and you think, oh, I like the idea of that song, and I'll take a bit of that idea there and I'll just morph it into something else, you know. So you know, you're listening to stuff all the time, and I mean, like the old blues guys, they'd hear a train going along, and then I'll get the guitar to go to that beat. You know what I mean? So it's all sorts of things, really.
Right,
really.
Brilliant.
And when you start closing it off, then you're robbing yourself, really. You know, of. So I'll start my Hoover up when I get home tonight, see what I can get from that. In fact, that's probably where Hawking got their silver machine. No, forget it, sorry.
It probably was.
Yeah.
Any chance you might make an acoustic blues album?
Well, the thing is, you see, my little fans, I say my little fans, what I mean by the small amount of people who get what I do, they like it because I chuck in my 100-watt Marshall stack and a Les Paul. Yeah. And interestingly enough, my friend Rory, he was forever talking about the acoustic album. I had this discussion with the chaps in the band last week, actually. Eventually, after he died, his brother brought out a CD of 12 or 13 sort of acoustic tracks, you see. We didn't do anything. Why? Because people want to see Rory doing his electric stuff, really on fire. Yeah. And of course, we like to hear one or two tracks, and I like to hear one or two, but the whole album is like, that's not what I like Rory for. Yeah. You know what I mean? There's that angle to it. Right. So yes, I could do an acoustic album, but after what I think my friends would be going, oh yeah, all right there.
He's turned the wrong leaf.
Yeah.
Okay, so who is somebody you would love to collaborate with?
Would they like to collaborate with me? More to the point.
The one only.
Well, but who's still alive?
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Let's throw it out there.
Good question.
Pick one dead and one alive. There you go.
That's getting really, really complicated. Okay, now do I do it?
One vaguely alive.
Sorry?
And one vaguely alive.
yeah, there's plenty of those. There's plenty of vaguely alive still out there. Right. Well, I mean, there's the kudos angle, isn't there? Yeah. That you know that if you go for somebody really, really famous, then at least you know you're going to sell X amount of records from it, you know. But if I met up with Mozart, for instance, that might be a bit sort of avant-garde, mightn't it?
Yeah.
Sort of
that'd be cool.
my knowledge and his knowledge.
Never thought
my
that
tiny
was
little
ever going
knowledge.
to come out at all.
Okay, and so there's those sort of people. But okay, so do I go for somebody like sort of well, obviously Mr. Rory, and who? John Lennon, but yeah. Is that it? Or do you want some more?
No, just give us. Yeah, we don't.
We've got Dead and Alive.
Oh, yes, we've done them. Yes, we've got both. That's it. Right.
Dead and Alive.
Have you got your Alive one?
Yeah. Did we do Alive? No, we didn't.
I didn't do Dead and Alive.
No. She said give one person that's dead
and one that's alive.
Oh, I see.
They want to collaborate with.
You better let them.
Dead.
Oh yeah. Rory's dead as well.
Yeah. So
who's
alive?
Yeah.
Clapton.
I knew you were going to say that. Well done. Yeah. Fantastic.
I need,
Awesome.
I need people to know about me, you see. That's my problem. So bless you for doing it. Well, I don't know.
It's brilliant. I'm hoping to shoot Eric Clapton actually, and fingers crossed I'm going to show him your photos to be able to get the shoot. Let's go, this man, watch him, it's brilliant. Right, okay. I see you like Marshall amps and Les Paul guitars. What kind of effect pedals do you favour? That's coming from Charisse in the States.
Yeah.
She likes the equipment.
Sorry?
She likes equipment.
I thought you said she's pregnant.
She'll
Not yet.
No, you see, there you go. She likes her instrument. I thought she's pregnant. You see, 100-watt Marshall stacks. You stand in front of a 100-watt Marshall stack, you will not be able to hear. No, I can hear, but...
No, I've got a hearing aid. I think.
Have you?
Yeah, too much of this stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, bless you.
No.
Oh.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm disabled.
Yeah, what was the question?
Right, what effect pedals do you use?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, the bog standard one is a tube screamer, which is just like a sort of distortion box, but I don't tend to have too much gain on it, so it's just a little bit more of a volume boost. So that's pretty much a wah-wah pedal for, you know, that's it really. So I hardly use it. I prefer to use, as my mate Rory used to say, use my hands. So you got your tone controls, and sort of rather than just press a button on the floor, you know, do it with your hands. You know, so it's just the guitar and the hands. That's all you need, and the amp. You know, and I'm trying to sort of give people my heart and soul. You know, and sometimes if you're sort of a doing all this business, sort of, you know, like that, you're not conveying, are you? You know, you're not giving them everything, are you? You're just. Oh, look at all this down here. You know, oh, that's not right. Oh, you know, as opposed to just
bringing it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
On which topic? Any special guitars?
Yeah.
Or is it something you've had since you were 15, or you changed your guitars?
Yeah, I've always been a Fender Strat man, but last 10 years or so, I've moved over to the Les Paul. Now, you know, it's funny because I've got sort of a number of sort of gigs where we're flying abroad this year. So I thought, you know, the Les Pauls, they're so fragile really. The necks easily get broken. So I thought perhaps I need to sort of get myself a cheaper Les Paul. You know, that's sort of not quite so heavy. So when they throw it in the plane, it'll survive. So I went down to my music shop, and so I tried this sort of cheap Les Paul. Okay, can I just compare it with a better one?
Do you wait till there's people in the music shop and then you go, right, plug that in, let's give it a whirl, and then just go, and then what?
Yeah.
Do you actually do that?
No, they put me in a little box.
Oh,
yeah. But Hendrix did that when he tried out his Marshall stack. He had 2 Marshall stacks just down the road from here, and he plugged them in and played a full blast in the shop.
Absolutely, why not?
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway, so I kept on sort of, okay, let me try that. And I've never actually had a gold top, a 1957. I've always wanted a 1957 Gibson gold top, you see. And so I thought, okay, yeah, that's very nice. Each time I was playing this more expensive Les Paul, it got better and better.
Oh, wow.
Can I just try the old Gibson's Collector's Choice 957, you know, limited edition? And I played it. Oh, this is so good. I'm gonna get this. And then I thought, oh, crikey, but how much is it? You know, it's really, really, really expensive. One of the most expensive Les Pauls in the shop. Classic me, classic. Doesn't have to be a cheap one, of course. Oh, God, dear. And so I phoned out my friend. Can you lend me the money? No. I thought, oh no, all right. Oh, perhaps that's God saying don't buy it because you can't afford it and you've got enough Les Pauls as it is. Oh, okay, fine. Well, bless him. Do you know what happened? About three months later, I go on the site and that same Les Paul is there, and they've knocked £1,000 off it.
Oh my God.
See, and my God, you see, that was God. You see,
Yeah.
he said because God loves to say yes, you see.
Yeah.
But I read it as being no, because you've got enough Les Paul. He's not like that at all. He said, God, he says, yes.
You have that.
Yeah, but I know that in a few months' time, £1,000 is coming off it, Larry. So you just trust me in this, and you'll get it £1,000 cheaper.
Really?
And that's exactly what happened.
Brilliant.
He is.
And
Yeah.
oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this Les Paul for me is I just love it.
Are you playing that tonight?
Yeah. I play it all the time now.
Fantastic.
And my other Les Paul, I don't touch at all now. I just love this Les Paul so much.
And do you change guitars during a gig or just play one?
Now, funny you should say that, because I've always had all these sort of banks of guitars with me, and I've been snapping the strings recently with it. But you know what I'm doing? I just don't want to take it off, so I'm restring it in front of everybody. Yeah, I know, mad.
Really?
I know.
That's part of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's you, isn't it?
Yeah.
You don't want to put that down, and you're going to fix it.
Yeah.
Brilliant. My final question for you is, what are your future plans? That's a really tricky one. What are your future plans? Your future plans.
My future plans. Okay, well, I look to God for that. I really do.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, every breath is in His hands,
Build,
so
build
He's brought me
yourself.
this far,
Yeah.
and so I just keep looking to Him, and He blessed me, and He has done.
Yeah.
He's given me this great band, and I just love what I'm doing. It's just so brilliant, really is. So, yeah, I mean, you can make your little plans, this, that, and the other, but 9 times out of 10, something else is going to happen. You know.
You did the Cambridge Rocks or something.
Yeah.
You were let me get this right. Hang on a minute. You were the only person to get so many encores or something. The most amount of encores in the whole history of the event.
Yeah. Shall I tell you
How's that feel?
shall I tell you the background to that?
Oh, God.
Okay. I played it about that gig about sort of 4 or 5 years earlier, and about midday. And of course, played at midday. There's no magic going to happen. It's broad daylight, and you see a bloke with a dog and all the rest of it. So I said to him, "Okay, good. Can't you put me on about sort of 9 o'clock? I can do the business. I really, really can do the business. But put me on at 9 o'clock, please." So eventually he comes back. Eventually he comes back and goes, "Yes, you can be on 9 o'clock, but it's going to be in the blues stage." The blues stage. So that might be about sort of 30 people, But I thought, no, look, I've committed this thing, because I prayed to God. I said, look, okay, I'll leave this with God, because I thought I've complained enough now. I'll just let it go. I'll let it go. It's all in God's hands anyway.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway, so, start up in the blues tent at 9 o'clock. Hundreds and hundreds of people start flocking in. What's happened? What I didn't know. What's happened is out on the main stage, the 2 bands who are going to be playing while I'm playing, the sound desk has gone off completely, and so
they've all had to move.
everybody came into my tent. Hundreds and hundreds were there, but it wasn't just like a normal gig.
But did you know that at the time?
No, I just saw all these hundreds of people coming up.
You didn't know why?
Yeah, I didn't know, but I thought this great.
They're coming for you, is that right?
Yeah, but I don't want to be corny or anything like that. But I just felt this immense love from all these people, and I know that they'd had a real. It'd been a lot of raining going on, and lots of things had been going wrong, But I just felt this enormous love for them. So I just played my heart out, and then I finished, and they didn't want us to win. So I'm backstage with these guys. And I said, what should we do now? Okay, so we went back out. Okay, thank you very much. And they're still calling out. They have 7 encores, right? And the bass player, because there's more to it than this.
That's super impressive, isn't it?
Wow, it's miraculous. It really was. And my bass player, he wasn't my bass player. He's a guy who worked in the studio, but he was just standing in for me for that weekend. Now, I met him about sort of 5 days later. I went down to the studio where he's at, and he was still buzzing. And he's a guitarist, he's had his own career and all this stuff, and he said it was the best gig of his life.
Fantastic.
It was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, absolutely.
Yeah, what a buzz. Absolute buzz.
Brilliant.
Do you do that every year still? Do you still play there?
No.
You don't?
No, because it wouldn't be.
No.
But I did it last year.
Right.
But they're not doing it this year.
Okay.
But each time now, it's like, no, you've got 1 minute left. You've got 1 minute left.
Get off.
Yeah, they're frightened. They really are.
Scared that you've got 7 more.
Yeah, they won't allow me to have 1 now. Oh,
That's
dear.
brilliant. That's a brilliant way to end it. Thank you.
Is that it?
Fantastic.
Yeah,
absolutely
25 minutes
brilliant.
of stuff. That's going to be perfect.
Yeah, absolutely
Love it.
wonderful.
Nice story.
Really, really enjoyed talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you. Wanna tell you about the Klondike. Oh, it's playing on my mind. Wanna tell you about the Klondike. Yeah, it's playing on my mind. There's gold in them hills, boy. Gonna see what I can find. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. There's gold, gold, gold lying around for me. Yeah. Yeah, there's gold, gold, gold lying around for me. Yeah. I'm talking 24 karat sun falling out the tree. Let me up on your wagon, mister. Giddy up and get away. Let me up on your wagon, mister. I'm gonna Klondike today. The gold rush is on. Only a fool would say, gonna get me some of that gold. Yeah. Come on! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Come on! Well, I bought a pig for 20, pound for 24. And if you want a mule, that costs you $90 more. I'm getting rich, I'm getting poor. My back's so bad, my fingers are so raw. Well, I worked all the winter, the Klondike was so cool. I worked all the winter, but Klondike was so cruel. He never gave up nothing to this hillbilly fool. Yeah. My baby wrote a letter. Are you rich and are you well? My baby wrote a letter. Are you rich and are you well? I wrote right back. This Klondike is just hell. I'm coming home. I work your daddy's phone. I'm coming home. I work your daddy's phone. I never should have left your sweet loving, loving on. You are the nugget I've been searching for. You are the nugget I've been searching for. Yeah, I'm a rich man now. I'm a rich man, baby. I'm a rich man, baby. And I'm coming in from the cold.
You're listening to Rock at Night.
Thanks for the intro melody. It's called Get On Down by Billy Bass Alford. Thanks.